As you can see, we've got some water splashing in the background and therefore bubbles going into water, and so that's a very good thing. And it didn't happen just overnight. Anybody that knows anything about the Hasse Lake project knows that this has been a long time coming. It goes back several years from when ideas were first put forth, and a lot of the background studies that were done, and talking with landowners around the surrounding area, just basically trying to get a handle on what the issues are and what we need to do going forward. We want to try to provide more fishing opportunity for everybody all across the province, in particular first-time anglers. Anytime we can increase opportunity that's within a day's drive of a large metropolitan center, it's always a win-win.
It has literally taken months of planning and work to get to this stage where the pumps are finally going to be put out into Hasse Lake.
Basically, it was sort of like a game of dominoes, essentially. At the end, we knew we wanted to have aerators out in the lake, splashing water and putting oxygen into the water. In order to have that, you have to have the aerators out there. In order to have the aerators, you need to have an electrical supply. In order to have an electrical supply close to the lake, you need to bring that down from wherever the electrical grid terminates. And so that was a long process whereby we engaged Fortis and Parkland County and AEP as to what we wanted to do here. And it ended up requiring a fair bit of work, bringing the line all the way down to the lake shore, constructing the building that is there now to house all of the equipment, doing all the connections, and then turning it on. So in concept, it's rather simple, but operationally, it took quite a bit of doing, but it all came together with many parties lending a hand to help get it done.
While the new system will aid in helping to prevent winter kill, it also extends fishing opportunities into the winter months.
I enjoy ice fishing probably even more sometimes because it allows you to walk around the lake, talk to different people, if you can, social distancing, of course, but then also go out and explore on a nice warm winter day when the sun's shining. It's great. And you know what? The opportunities for ice fishing out here will be great. And especially now that they've even put in the new species that we're all very happy to have, and that's tiger trout. One of the things that I do here is most people out there would wish that every water body that is their favorite little spot would be aerated, because they have seen maybe some winter kill, and so they have always said, you know, how do we get our name on the list, or how do we get this lake protected, or how do we go out and ensure that not protected but aerated so it will survive. And you know what, we try every year that there's increasing aeration, and though it needs to be with partnerships though too. We partner with counties, with municipalities, with fish and game clubs, with interested people that just want to ensure that what we are doing is to ensure that fish survival and the lake is, thriving. So the aeration sure helps. But this is where your hunting and angling dollars go to sometimes. So when people say, you know what happens with the money that I spend on my levy fees? This is a prime example of the good work that goes in with your hunting and your angling fees.